Another day, another terrible remaster from PlayStation that nobody asked for. Why can't we get good remasters of good games? Games like God of War, games like the Jak and Daxter trilogy, games like the Infamous trilogy, Sly Cooper, Killzone, Resistance. There's so many games that PlayStation have in their back catalog that they are not bringing back and remastering or putting on the PC. But guess what they are bringing back for the 50,000th time? The Last of Us. No, I'm not joking. The Last of Us is getting remastered and collected again. What is this, like the 5th or 6th time already? It's been on the PS3, it's been on the PS4, it's been on the PS5, it's been on the PC, it's been remastered and remade, imported. It's so stupid, it's so annoying. And now they're releasing a Last of Us complete collection for the PS5? Okay, why? It's so ridiculous. And we're gonna look at a tweet that goes over it and shows the trailer. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out on the YouTube algorithm. And here's a tweet from Neil Druckmann, yes, this idiot. It says, quote, "No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. The Last of Us Complete is out now, and you can clearly see the trailer. It's the same game that you already know of. It's the same game you already played if you played the first one or the second one. It's just boring. You already know what you're getting with this type of game. It's a goddamn walking simulator. Like every PlayStation game. PlayStation doesn't make movies, they make games. Their games are like 90% cutscenes. I don't get the appeal of a lot of these different games like the new God of War games or Spider-Man or Horizon Zero Dawn. They're all just boring, trash, ugly, buggy, bloated, garbage games. And instead of them remastering the games that people actually like from back in the day, the games that were on the PS2 and the PS3, what did these idiots do? Give us The Last of Us for the 50th fucking time. What are they gonna do new that they haven't done already? What does this shit even come with? Okay, I found this image on a PlayStation Twitter account, and it shows the things that The Last of Us Complete Edition or Complete Collector's Edition comes with. The game with a steel bookcase. Does anyone give a fuck about steel bookcases? A comic book, a few issues of a comic book with some new cover art. I didn't even know a comic already existed. And 4 pieces of small art prints or artwork, and that is what you're getting with this Last of Us Complete Edition. What is this shit? Can we get a God of War trilogy remaster? Come on already. Like, we just had an anniversary for God of War and we didn't get anything good. All that we got was some shitty skins for God of War Ragnarok, and I have no interest in that game because God of War 2018 was garbage. And instead of you making a fucking remaster of games that people like, you rather do The Last of Us. Where is the Infamous trilogy? Give us the Infamous trilogy on PC. I don't want The Last of Us for the 50th fucking time. PlayStation is so fucking garbage. They don't make good games anymore, and I'm tired of their games. People in general are tired of it, and people are letting you know in the replies down below. Like this one here. It says, "Thank you for ruining Naughty Dog with these remasters and remakes and multiplayer cancellation." I totally forgot that they did that. They canceled a multiplayer Last of Us spin-off game, and what did they do instead? Milk you with a bunch of remasters of the same fucking game over and over and over and over again. It's boring. Even though I don't care about these games, a lot of people rather have a spin-off game versus a remaster of something they already played. At least a spin-off is new content. It's not a full new game. Not like anyone wants a full new game after The Last of Us Part 2 where they kill the main character, they beat him with a fucking golf club, and the person that killed him was this ugly muscle woman that took steroids or something like that. I don't know why you would give a woman that. It makes no fucking sense. That game is just pure ugly feminism nonsense propaganda. And on top of that, that muscle freak got backshotted. You didn't hear no wetness. It was all dry. The game is just a fucking disgrace. Oh my god, these people hate sexy women, but they fine with the muscle women getting backshotted. This is the Western gaming industry, everybody. It's a fucking joke. Nobody fucking likes Neil Druckmann. He fails upwards. He has no talent. He doesn't know how to write or create. He is not the founder of Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog used to make platformers. They make Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter. And as soon as Neil Druckmann takes control of the fucking Naughty Dog company, what does he do? Makes it gay. Makes it lame. He kills the main character. And nobody forgives him for killing the main character Joel of The Last of Us. And that's what this reply is saying here. Remember when you killed Joel? I do. Fuck you. And I remember that too. And I remember the situation behind that. That got leaked before The Last of Us 2 even came out. And what does Naughty Dog do instead of just accepting the fact that the game got leaked? They decide to copyright strike a bunch of YouTubers. Even if the YouTubers were not showing anything, they weren't showing any text, images, or videos from the game before it came out. They were just talking about about the leaks, and they were getting their videos taken down, and they could have possibly got their channels deleted if they got enough videos taken down. And that's what Naughty Dog was doing to people instead of just accepting the fact that your game got leaked. Shit happens. Nobody gives a fuck anyway because nobody likes you, Naughty Dog. You killed Joel and you have no talent. You should have just accepted that happened, but instead you try to fuck over a bunch of YouTubers' livelihoods. So nobody fucking likes you. Your fans don't like you, the fans of the game don't like you, and content creators don't like you. So I don't know why you keep remastering the same fucking game. It's lazy, it's boring, and you're just doing the same thing that Bethesda does with Skyrim. But at least Skyrim is a great game, and that's what this reply is saying here. There's no fucking way. You found yet another fucking way to sell us the same fucking games again. I blame Bethesda for this shit, but you didn't have to follow their laziness. And like I said, at least Skyrim is actually a good game. Skyrim won Game of the Year. It's legendary. Maybe the first Last of Us won Game of the Year. I don't know why. It's a fucking movie game, but whatever, I guess. But either way, Skyrim is actually fun if you haven't played it. Most people have played it. But just in case people have it, it's literally everywhere. And at least it's a fun fucking game with good gameplay, with great art, great story, great characters, a lot of content. Is a big open world that you can spend so many hours in. Skyrim is a fucking good video game. The Last of Us, no, it's a fucking movie. The Last of Us 2 is a disgrace that spat on the original. So people are more forgiving when it comes to Skyrim being re-released, but not games like The Last of Us because it sucks. And instead of Sony making sure we get good remasters on PC and the new consoles like the infamous trilogy, what do? Give us The Last of Us again. And you get the idea. People don't care about The Last of Us anymore. It's trash. You should have just left it alone at the first game. The HBO TV show is complete garbage. They added some gay fanfics in there that were never a part of the original games. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Neil Druckmann is a fucking joke. He doesn't know how to write. He doesn't know how to create anything original or good. His upcoming game, Intergalactic, The Space Prophecy of Spaceness, I don't fucking know what it's called. Nobody cares. That game has the most hideous female character I've ever seen in any video game ever. This man has no fucking talent. He's a male feminist that hates femininity and beauty. He's best friends with Anita Sarkeesian that hates video games, but a lot of game developers listen to her and her dumbass feminist activist takes.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
And Neil Druckmann is her sidekick. This man is a fucking joke, but he keeps making games. He keeps remastering the same shit because he has no talent. So oh well, I guess. I am still annoyed that we are not getting good remasters for the older PlayStation games. Instead, we're getting The Last of Us again. I doubt many people are gonna buy this, and I doubt it's gonna do well if it's on PC. So oh well, I guess all we have to do is just wait and see how well this shitty Last of Us Complete Collection remaster will sell. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann, go fuck yourself.